Dear Mr. Contest Chair, dear fellow Toastmasters. Oftentimes, the best memories we keep in our minds are the simple ones. It was 16 years ago. Me and my friend decided to meet for a nice cup of tea in the local tea room. Immersed in the discussion, we were savoring the agreeable moment of a place when the tea specialist brought us our cups of tea. After a short moment, my friend said, "You know what? Let's try something. Close your eyes and let's enjoy our teas in total silence." Strange request, wasn't that? I have to say that my friend has always been a little extraordinary, but this was what made her so compelling. With hesitation, I decided to follow. I closed my eyes, but it was just so weird. People all around us, having a good time, happily chatting, laughing, and the two of us, just two weirdos sitting there with their eyes closed, in total silence. I admit I cheated for a while. I opened one eye, I looked at my friend, and I saw she was quietly sitting there, sipping her tea, doing this unusual exercise, totally ignoring me. All right, I'm going to give it one more try. I closed my eyes again, now properly. And a short while after, interesting things started to happen. I embraced the lovely taste of my tea, its texture. I observed the warm liquid flowing down my throat. I became thoroughly aware of the soft chatter in the room. A short moment has passed. Having finished my tea, I opened my eyes again. Everything was the same, but something was different. I felt relaxed and serene. 16 years later, I still cherish this unusual, simple moment in my memories. It taught me that if we mute the never-ending chatter of our mouths and minds, we might discover something else. We live in a culture of constant action. Silence, solitude, confinement are literally the worst forms of punishment. In a culture which is terrified of silence. There are many ways of being silent, though. Silence does not only mean the lack of sound. It can also signify the absence of any other disturbing element in our lives. Breaking news, flashy ads everywhere we look, constant chasing for likes on social media. People around us telling us what to do or not, what to think or not. Constant sounds in our surrounding trigger constant sounds in our minds. We're playing the game of Tetris, trying to fill in every single crevice of our attention. But in the end, we hardly have any time to realize what we truly want. Only when we really listen, we start to unpack little signs hidden even within silence. Because silence is never empty. Silence can serve us also as a wonderful barometer in our relationships. You might think, there is nothing happening in my relationship at this moment. But is that true? In a bumpy relationship, silence can be a calm before the storm, which actually means the loudest scream of the relationship, which is losing connection. On the other hand, silence can be a natural outcome of a long-lasting harmonic relationship, where a single look into the eyes or a touch of a hand can tell much more than thousands of words. Broadly speaking, silence can be much more than that. Implementing a simple way of lifestyle into your everyday life, finding time for concentration, reflection, listening to a friend without any urge for interruption or judgment. Silence is like watching a starry night sky without any source of light pollution. And all of a sudden, you spot the full splendor of a Milky Way in front of your eyes. We live in a world full of details, well hidden in the constant chatter. Let's create more space for the moments when we want to stay silent. Let's listen to the important, not to the loud, because loud does not equal important. We are now living through a unique period to start implementing silence into our lives. It can be super simple. Just stay home and make yourself a cup of tea. Can you hear it? The sound of silence. Isn't it amazing? Thank you.